Hey everybody, this is B8Fagger. I am going to show a couple clips of a replay to show off some functionality I'm trying to add to replays. This is a a game that I had with Tomcat last weekend, I believe it was. But anyway, let's see here. So here I am starting a game like you would normally see. A lot of times when people want to speed something up, they run down here and hit fast forward, right? Kind of get it going. I've actually tried that before too, and hit the screen, you know, and moved it a little bit too far south or north. It gets a little disorienting whenever you're watching this as a viewer. There's a lot of good casters out there with a lot of knowledge, but I do find that when you're watching, especially somebody that's casting it to see specific information, they're in and out and all over the place all the time, and it can be very difficult sometimes because they're doing it so fast and trying to get around and show. And I'm sure a lot of gamers get the gist of it, but when you're actually trying to watch this, I believe there is the ability to smooth off some of those rough corners to make it a little bit more pleasant for other people to watch. Let me show you what I've tried to do here. I'm going to go ahead and hotkey these, get them started. Now, while I'm watching myself here, I'm going to show you that I have the mouse set, obviously, because I'm rotating it, but I can at the same time switch modes with a hotkey. Set this to F8 instead of having to do the Control H, so it saves you a little bit of time, but at the same time I can also do fast forward. And I have not missed a beat on watching this. I'll switch back to play, pause it. You can see I haven't missed a beat with my mouse. I am still sitting there holding this this position. I can sit here and follow this support cruiser in there, and while I'm following it I can run through F1 and you see it shows production, F2 shows units, F3 shows resources, F4 shows none. I'm still watching this unit right here just by using some hotkeys. I can switch it real quick into cinematographic mode, switch it out while I'm watching it. Can go ahead and slow it down. I can speed it up, slow it down, switch it out again. You get the gist? And when you're in the middle of this battle and wanting to see stuff, you're giving the audience the ability to see more information here in a better way without having to jump all over the place. And I think that's pretty neat. So F1 is going to go production, F2 is going to go units, F3 is going to go resources, F4 is going to go none, F5 is play, or fast forward, F6 is play, F7 is pause, F8 is cinematographic mode. I can go Control Z here if I wanted to show, hey look, I've got two production cruisers over here, one here and one here, to point those out. Show that I was going to do a fake attack, hit G for green, show that I'm actually going to pull these back around to do resources and do a different strategy than what you might have thought I was going to do. I can show that I'm going to try to take advantage of this terrain right here, to keep the enemy at bay and hit him on both sides. There's just a lot that can happen there to give information to the audience, and at the same time not be bouncing all over the place all the time. It might not be for everybody, but I wanted to give it a try. It wasn't too difficult to do. Auto hotkey is pretty easy to use. There's another piece of functionality I'd like to see from like the F9 key here that I have not been able to get working just yet. Yeah, if I'm on one here looking at this one, I'm doing a replay. Obviously there's two sides, this side and the other side. I go two and now I'm over here, but who wants to see this over here? I'd love to have it automatically switch me 180 degrees and be pointing the other direction just whenever I hit one key. So when I'm over here, I'd like for it to be sitting there looking this direction again. I think that would be a real smooth transition for a spectator to be able to, once I switch over to another character, I'm already looking the other direction. Anyway, that's everything I wanted to show you. I'm going to post this particular file. It's an auto hotkey script, but I've compiled into an exe, so if somebody wants to utilize it, they can. It's been pretty neat. I think that people that are used to hotkeys will get used to it very quickly and find that it actually is much easier to use than just moving the mouse all over the screen while trying to show something that's going on. So hopefully that helps some people. Thank you very much.